Hi everyone, I'm Maggie and I am a psychic and paranormal intuitive. Um, I'm empath and I have evidence on my background of years of experience, and my YouTube channel is up to date from year 2012 to 2022. I just want to share my personal opinion away from any psychic views and what's been shown to me and any of the investigations that I have done and shared on Maggie Ann's Psychic World playlist. I have, this is in regards to Summer Wells. And more than anything, I want Summer found. I want her to have acknowledgement on what happened to her. I want respect for her, and I want us to be able to have peace over this issue with her. And if we can't give it to her in life, then in the afterlife is what I was hoping for before her birthday, which is tomorrow and February the 4th. She will be 6 years old and she's still missing. And the family wants us to all put up the 800 number for Tennessee investigators and law enforcement to contact if you have any information on Summer Moon Utah Wells, to please contact them. Now I'm going to put a disclaimer that everyone is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law in USA. And this is just my personal opinions with what I have seen in the past year and experienced in this case with Summer Wells, and I want to share it outside of being psychic because that's a limited place where I can't put my own opinions in it, really. I just have to share what's been given to me. From what I have seen, the Wells family have been struggling with past addiction problems, and they have tried to get a hold on it, and they are making some progress in their home and trying to make it a place for a family to dwell and grow in. So I'm happy they're doing that. I'm sad to see that Donald has had some slide backs, but that's pretty common with people with addictions that happens, and people should give him the support he needs to not slide back and be a healthy person. The same with Candace. The accusations against Donald and SA, I'm not going to go into because we have all heard that, and we've all heard his stepsisters, and there's a lot of talk on that. I want to address from what I have seen and what I'm picking up on Candace having some issues, possibly in not healthy actions. I was wondering when I first saw her and her posts on Facebook and her friend, my cat, if she was bi. I don't know if she's bi. I'm not saying she is one way or another. But I was wondering if she was. So of course I was looking for things to show me if she was or not. And I keep seeing little things along the way that are giving me more of a thumbs up than a thumbs down in that area. And watching the way that Summer behaved around her mother kind of made me leery about their relationship. So, for what reason that is, I don't know, because Summer's not here to tell us anything. So I'm going to leave it at that. Also about Summer's hair. The back of her head was shaved by, I think one of the boys did it. Candace is always covering for the boys' actions. The boys can do no wrong when it comes to public information. Kids make mistakes, they do silly things, and we all know it. I think, my opinion is, one of the boys took an electric razor and shaved the back of Summer's head, and they got caught. Because her back of her head is shaved from the nape of her neck all the way up to the top of her head, and her hair is long on the top and long on the sides in the church videos. We can see that something happened to the back of her head and not to the top and the front. So I think that because it was so messed up that they had to shave it all off. I don't believe that they had lice or anything like that. And Candace shaved her head to make Summer feel better about it, so she wouldn't be embarrassed. And Summer is a tomboy. I was a tomboy too, and I had a pixie, and my hair was really hard to deal with when I was little. I have a lot of hair, and my family would tackle me with a brush because I'd get knots in my hair. So I think it was a cure for the remedy that took place, and the boys can do no harm. They're not going to put them in the light for anything. And what is going on about Donald Wells and his friend, or his ex-friend, associate from work, who had been to his property one time and is Donald Wells' prime suspect of if she was abducted, it would have been him because he fired him. That man has loads of resentment, and he's a loathing personality. He says things out of spite against Donald. And now there's a bandwagon going after this man for answering questions, And here you have a guy who has a lot of negative energy dropped on him, and he's going to say whatever to clear him. I don't find him credible, and he gives me the creeps. When I saw him on other videos talking, I got the creeps when I saw him. I don't believe half the things he says, and he comes across very narcissistic to me, and that's my opinion. I have the right to my opinion. But the thing is, birds of a feather flock together. Donald and this guy both are accusing each other of drugs, right? And this has been an issue ongoing of bad behavior and addictions and abuse. So they want to point the finger at each other. Why law enforcement doesn't want to take drug dealers in that area seriously, I don't know. Because I'm in Northwest Arkansas, and I don't have my neighborhood with drug dealers around me. I don't have drug traffickers going up and down my road. And law enforcement in Tennessee that is involved in this case is saying that what Donald accuses his neighborhood or his road, whatever you want to call it, his environment, to have an active drug supply through it, that the law enforcement says it's no different than anywhere else. Well, excuse me, my area is not like that. Why he wants to excuse that when it's being pointed out to him over and over again is wrong. If somebody's pointing that out, it should be investigated. It should be looked at. There's just too much looking the other way of these kind of things. And that had been bothering me for a while. Anyway, what else? There's really a lot of gossip going on, and now everybody's putting things on a scale, whether too much is being into gossip instead of the priority of Summer Wells finding her, and that has been going on for more than 6 months, and it's gotten pretty gross out there from the things that I have been seeing, and the accusations and the words in the negativity around this issue. I think that Candace is aware of something. I believe that she is. I believe Donald Wells doesn't want to know, and he knows, but he